kind of paddle out here a little bit. But while we're here, let's tell a little fishing tale. A little time to invite you, encourage you to go out and invite somebody to come fishing with you. As you can see, I invited some folks, but no one took me up on my offer. Yeah, well, such is life. But we're out here gonna have us a good little run here. Whether we catch something or not, we're gonna have another fishing tale to tell for sure. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about inviting someone. And the neighborhood we live in is, I kind of want to start fishing. The neighborhood we live in, we've got kids from age 5 to 15. They all kind of intermingle, all play together, whether it's football or riding bikes and scooters or, I don't know, whatever. They all, at some point, end up playing together. Well, I was getting ready to go fishing, and my neighbor across the street, he was going to go with me. And he's got a 15-year-old son, and obviously my kids are 11 and 9. But then some of the other neighborhood kids were like, hey, can we go? So we just loaded up a lot of gear. He took a kid or two, I took a kid or two extra. We came over, we had some worms, very key when you're bringing a kid fishing. Stop and get you some worms. It's a lot easier to catch something when you're feeding them with that than it is with the soft plastic worms that I'm doing. But so there's a hint. If you're taking a kid fishing, go somewhere where they can catch, get a bite, feel the tug. That makes a world of difference for them. But anyways, we had some worms. We had some, a bunch of kids with us. I spent 30 minutes getting everybody rigged up while they, one by one ran down there with their rod and started casting and fishing. They were catching them and hollering at me, hey, we got one. And but anyways, one of the neighbors in particular that came with us, when we got home, they had taken him home, rode with him, and they said that it was his first time he'd ever caught a fish. He's probably 8, 9, 10 years old. First time he's caught a fish. And he caught a brim, and he caught a bass. It was his first fish ever was the brim, and he caught his first bass. So he was so excited. We didn't know it at the time. We should have celebrated, hooped and hollered a lot more than we did. But we didn't know till the ride home. So, that's cool to be there, when someone catches their first fish, but that's not the best part of this story. No, the best part of the story is the next morning, or actually that weekend, that was probably a weekday night. That weekend, Saturday morning, I get up early and I head over there. Everyone else in my house is still sleeping. I head over there and I'm fishing. I've caught a couple, had a few bites, and a truck pulls up. And lo and behold, it's that young fella that had just caught his first fish and first bass that week with his dad. Now you're talking about, we got a father and son experience together. So now here they are. Dad comes walking down and he's like, oh, thanks for taking them fishing. Man, I had to dig around in the back of the garage, behind and underneath all this stuff to find these rods. I hope that they still work. This line's been on here for who knows how long, right? And they get to working it and they're not getting anything. So I tie them on one of the worms that I've been catching and kind of show them how I'm doing it and hope, in hopes. But that's it right there, folks. If you need any kind of validation to taking somebody fishing, that's it. They may not have ever gone fishing as a father and son, because dad probably never would have thought the son would have been excited about it. But we took them the time. 2 days later, 3 days later, whatever it was, he's there with his dad spending a couple hours. And I'm sure they've been multiple times since. But what an awesome story to tell you, hey, take somebody fishing. Take them out there. It doesn't have to be a kid, it can be your neighbor. And the neat thing is every state, I believe every state has a free fishing weekend, which is usually, I would say, somewhere between Mother's Day and Father's Day. But I'll try to get that posted for y'all. But if you're gonna, that's a good weekend to go. They don't have, if you're taking an adult, they don't have to go spend 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, whatever your state fishing license is. They don't need to spend that extra money just for the one time. But the goal is they go that one time and they want to go spend that $15, $20 for that yearly license, and they want to go again. So, get out there, do some fishing. I'm about to make some casts, but yeah, get out there, share the water with a friend, bring them along, let them catch a fish so that they have their own fishing tail, and I guarantee they're going to want to get out there and make more fishing tails. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Please, if you have it and you're watching it and you made it this far, hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment. Hey, Fishing with the Bobber. Bob, I want to tell my story. Put a comment in there. I'll see it. And you can get on and we'll let you tell your story. Thanks. We'll see you next time on Fish Tales with Fishing with the Bobber. See ya.